Good day, everyone. This is my first video on YouTube. It's about apexA bag, about my brand, it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very educative, especially for those that are about to bag making. It's going to be more interacting. It's going to be challenging. I'll say it's going to be more challenging. And I'm going to tell you more about myself, how it all started, how I'm able to balance motherhood, how I'm able to balance work, because apart from this bag making, I work as a pharmacist, how I'm able to balance it, how I'm able to balance being a mother, being a wife, being there for my family, being there for my customers, how I'm able to balance everything. It wasn't easy at first. I will tell you it was not easy at first, but it all started from imagination, what I imagined there in my brain, and I bring it to reality. I bring everything to reality. So I would say the interest I had then, how it all started was during NYT program. We had this 1 week side program where we are introduced to vocational jobs. But what I chose then was bag making, and it was just 1 week training. The 1 week training we had then, we were not taught how to press sewing machine. They only use glue to glue those leathers and just to teach us the basics behind bag making. So, and the first bag I made then during the side program, when the lady saw me, she asked me the question that if I had the ideas of bag making in the past, and I said no, it was just the 1 week lecture I received from her that I'm able to do all this. So, and she said if I had the opportunity after this 1 week program, after we are discharged from the camp, that I can enroll in further training at her place, that I'll be a wonderful bag maker. So that I'll be so great in making it. So, and with that, I put that at the back of my mind that okay, after this, I will surely enroll at her place. So, and after the camp, the funniest thing was that when they posted me, it was to a remote area. It's very far from the city, and our place is in the city, mine in a remote area. Transport fare to go to our place is much, and even the time for me to commute from my place to her place is more than an hour. So it was really hard when I did the calculation. How much is the government giving us as at then? It wasn't much. It was just 19,500. So when I thought of the cost of transportation and things, accommodation and things like that, it wasn't so easy for me. So I just had to give up on it. So, but the only thing I never gave up on was watching videos on YouTube. I kept on downloading different videos on YouTube on how to make bags, on how to make a tote bags, crossbody. I had to download different things, but because I had the basis, so it was so much easier for me to follow through with those videos. So I was able to just for months, several months, for a year like that. All I do is just download and watch different videos. And when I got married after service, I did my internship, 1 year internship program as a pharmacist. So after the internship, I got married. So it was not so easy for me at first to balance being a mother, and the bag making was not easy. I practiced during the day as a pharmacist, and at night I sew bags. Most of the time you see me sewing bags is always at night when I should be sleeping. I had to sew it because I have customers waiting for me. I can't leave my job as a pharmacist, and I can't leave being a bag maker too. So mostly I sew my bags at night, and weekends when I'm not on call, I do that. So it wasn't easy, and any savings I have, I buy machines, I buy equipment, I buy those things I need for my savings for making bags. So at first, when I never had that machine, the sewing machine. It was my sister that gave me a manual sewing machine, the one you use your leg to press the pedal in a manual form, which is not automatic, which is not an industrial sewing machine. So I had to use that to start. So when I told my husband that I want to start bag making, he said, how will I go about it with work, with my child being so small? And how will I balance it well with me, with everything? So, but he was supportive of it. I would say he was just supportive of it throughout the entire thing. Sometimes I will have customers, they'll say they want bag, I'll be saying back, and my husband will be helping me out with the chores. And I would say I'm grateful for that. And he was just supportive of everything. Even my mother, everyone was just so supportive of it. So, but what I noticed was that even after sewing the bags, the much of bags with that manual machine, at the end of everything, I'll be having these cramps on my leg. It will be so much. I had to take drugs and things like that for it to relieve me. So, and that changed my mind that I'm not going to be using this machine. I need to get an industrial machine. And I had to just go straight for that. And ever since then, it's been more easier using that. So, and the experience at first, sewing it at first, it wasn't much. But what I want to say with all this is that if you have that idea at the back of your mind, you want something, I want you to just go for it. You should just go for it. You should not just waver on it. Don't waver. Just go straight. Believe in yourself. Because at first, I believe so much in myself. Even when some of my friends were not supportive of it, they said, "How will you sell?" I just say, I'm going to sell. I know that I'm going to make it. I'm going to make my name out of it. Even though this business has just started, it's not something that I've gone to that peak. So my brand is apexA, and I derived it from the word apex, that I'm going to reach that peak. So I just put the A behind it. So it's just apexA. And when I look at my design so far, I'm always grateful that I never thought I could reach this point. I never thought I'll be able to get to this point I am now. This is one of my design. I saw it online, and you know what? Sometimes if I want to make templates, it always gives me headache because I have to think beyond those boundaries. I have to think back, how will I be able to bring it to reality, even if I have the imagination in my brain. Okay, this is what I want to do. How will I be able to bring it to reality? So this shirt bag, I've been having patronage on this shirt bag. So I had to make one for myself because I can make bags for customers alone without making one for myself. This is for myself. So, and at first when I made it, people were just like, wow, how are you able to make this shirt bag? Most people will think this is the whole thing. It's just a decorative part of it. That's not the whole thing. So anytime people see it on this, where did you get this from? Also, I make it myself. So it is one of those things I make myself. So it's a shirt bag I make for myself, and I've been having patronage on it with back pockets and everything, with the bag handle, small frontal pockets. So I've been having patronage on this, and people have been patronizing me on this. I want to say thank you again to those customers. This is another brand of my bag. It's a school bag, which is attached to a bow tie. So I've been having patronage on this too. There is a frontal pocket, and there is also an opening at the inner part of it, so which is well padded, neatly done. So I'll once in a while I'll be uploading how those bags are made. So because most of my videos I'll be making it in sport, so how I make those bags, how I come across it, because there are some things I want to tell the entrepreneurial and those involving that are just beginners in bag making, that don't just sit on what people teach you. try to challenge yourself. You should learn to challenge yourself on it, because I'm able to get here because I challenged my brain. I challenged myself on it. When I see new design online, sometimes there is this tote bag I made myself. I call it indecisive. I don't have it here, but whenever I make it, I'll upload it online. I call it indecisive. And the reason why I call it indecisive is that when you look at it from one other side of the bag, you think you are carrying a new bag. And when you look at it at the other side of the bag, you think, this is another bag entirely, whereas it's just two in one bag. So I just call it indecisive. So sometimes I name the bags I make. Sometimes I just don't name it. I just leave it the way it is. So I want to say thank you. Don't forget to press on subscribe. When you subscribe, you'll be able to follow us on more updates on apexA bags. That's when we upload new things, new ideas, new interactive videos. So you'll be able to see more on it. So I want to say thank you.